Stand up, football fans. I'm super excited. Figured I'd have a little call-in show tonight. Dog Egg, what's going on, my man? Golden Tiger, Joe Lutz in the house. The Gritty Giant in the house. Mr. Gooner Gaming in the house. Cashman in the house. Who else we got in here? The Entertainer talking down. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Figured I haven't done one of these in a while. Figured I'd try doing a call-in show. Oh, there we go. We got a caller. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, the Entertainer talking sports. This is Gangrene David calling in. How are you, sir?
Gangrene. Oh, by the way, hold on. I didn't mean to interrupt you. By the way, guys, I don't have a call. I don't have a wait. You know, I don't have like a call waiting. So don't bother calling in when I'm talking to somebody. When I hang up, then you guys could call in. But what's going on, Gangrene David? How you doing, buddy?
Nothing much, man. You know, I see the chemistry you and Bad Dog have, and you know, I love the chemistry you two have, and this is probably my first time talking to you not behind a keyboard. So
right? I think no, it definitely is. It definitely is. Definitely. So, so you pumped up for the games tomorrow?
You know, I am, and you know, it's definitely going to be tough to see who's going to win tomorrow. You got four high-powered teams fighting their way to go to the big one coming up on February 3rd, 2019. It's gonna be a tough one. You know, especially if you got the Rams and the Saints, the Chiefs and the Patriots. You got two epic rematches from earlier on the season. Rams Saints, I believe it was week 9.
Yeah, it was definitely in the middle of the year. I can't recall the week, but I remember watching that game. I was in Atlantic City, and the Saints beat the hell out of them in the first half, and then the Rams bounced back well in the second half.
Yeah, I know. That was a fun game to watch, especially with it being back and forth. But I personally would love to see the Chiefs and the Rams in the Super Bowl, especially from that other Monday night epic game that we had.
Oh, my God. It was like 100 points. And by the way, anybody that I saw Mike Moran ask who this was, it is Gangrene David. He has his own YouTube channel. He's a Jets fan, so be sure to check him out.
I heard you.
But yeah, and once again, anybody who wants to call in, the number's up there. I'm going to talk to David for a few more minutes. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the games tomorrow. I figured I'd do about an hour and a half show. I haven't done a lot of call-in shows. I want to do more of these. But yeah, as far as the games go tomorrow, I'm pumped up. What's your thoughts on the draft? Who do you? I know you're a Jets fan. Who are you hoping for with that 3rd overall pick?
Well, I mean, it's actually a very tough decision now early on because, first of all, now we're transitioning from a 3-4 to a 4-3 defense with Greg Williams as our defensive coordinator. So it's going to be some extensive studying to find out which player would actually – I personally would want a pass rusher, but now considering that we're running a 4-3 defense instead of a 3-4, we're probably going to have to look into getting a defensive end pass rusher instead of an outside linebacker. So, you know, definitely want a defensive player or maybe Jonah Williams. The offensive tackle.
See, if I was a Jets fan, I mean, it all depends on how they feel about Jonah Williams. But if I was a Jets fan, I think I'd be wanting to take a left tackle to protect my quarterback.
Well, I mean, I could agree with that. But, however, I think a pass rusher in our case is also something that, you know, we need as well, especially since we haven't had a sufficient one since John Abraham.
I was about to say, the last good one you had was Abraham.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the number one priority we have to focus on is building around our young rookie quarterback because we have $100 million in cap space, and it's going to be pretty difficult in free agency considering with Adam Gase as our head coach and, you know, his relationship with players now I think could force us, you know, overpay for a lot of guys. So
absolutely.
It'd be interesting to see how free agency will work out for us, and then, you know, if we utilize free agency to the ability where we could build around a rookie quarterback, you can make the case of going to the draft and you can get your legitimate pass rusher, whether it's a Nick Bosa or a Josh Allen.
Well, yes, absolutely. The problem with free agency, I mean, I haven't done enough research yet, but from what I've seen, I'm not in love with a lot of the offensive linemen that are there in free agency because obviously I'm looking as a Giants fan. There's not a lot of big-name offensive linemen in free agency, but at the same time, a lot of people are wishy-washy on Jonah Williams. The better players in this draft are definitely defensive players. If you look at most mocks, I mean, 9 out of the top 10 players are defensive players in a lot of the mocks. I personally love Josh Allen. I don't know if he'll be there when you guys pick, but if I was a Jets fan, I'd either want Jonah Williams or Josh Allen. And as a Giants fan, I'm praying to God Josh Allen slips to us, but that's not going to happen.
I feel like Josh Allen will be there, considering that Nick Bosa, I think, could fall either at number 1 or number 2. I've heard some stories about Kyler Murray maybe wanting to go to the Cardinals as well, but like I said, come closer to draft time when everything starts to heat up, you can really kind of see what each team would need, and and you could have like a better in-depth perception of who would go where.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm gonna let you go in a minute because I want to get to my chat. But before you go, I want to get your picks. I want to get your scores for tomorrow's games. What's your AFC score? What's your NFC score? And how do you see it go? How do you see it playing out?
God damn, I didn't even think about doing scores. Let's see. I'm gonna say Saints Rams. I'm gonna say the Saints win this one with the final score. I think it's gonna be close, but I think the Saints cap it off in the fourth quarter with a late touchdown, and I think the Saints win by 10. I'm gonna say 41-31 Saints.
Wow, high scoring.
Yeah, I think it'll be high scoring. And Chiefs Patriots, I'm gonna say 24-17 Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm picking both the Chiefs and Saints myself. I think both games will be a little closer than you predicted. I see more of like a 3 or 4 point game, but I agree with both teams that you picked there. But
yeah, it's gonna.
But yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you. Anybody that has not done so, please sub up Gangrene David. If you go back in the chat after you hang up, just type in your YouTube name, sub him up. He's a good YouTuber. Check his channel out. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
Thanks for having me on, Chris. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and it's always a pleasure talking to you on Bad Dog Streams. And it's awesome getting to know you. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. Well, next year I'm hoping when I do the Jet Giant tailgate, I hope I get to meet you there.
You will.
If not before then. But I always have a blast talking to you in Bad Dogs chat. You got a good channel you got going on over there, and I appreciate you calling in.
All right, thank you, Chris. I'm gonna let you get to your chat.
All right, brother. That was Gangrene David on the line. By the way, guys, I just want to talk to the chat. Suck in the 80s in the chat. The sexy goat in here. Joe Lutz says, entertainment told me he literally wants to shove it. Oh, God, you guys. All right, we got a caller coming in. All right, one at a time, guys. One at a time. What's going on? You're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Hello? All right. If you're not ready, I'm going to hang up, guys. What's going on, G-Man49? Thank you for coming to the chat. I figured I'd try something new tonight. Do a little call-in show. Talk some football, a little call-in show. I haven't done one of these, so I figured I'd try it out. I saw Rover doing it. He had a blast the other night. I thought it was terrific. So if anybody wants to call in, talk some football. What's going on? You're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, hello?
Hello, who's this?
It's your boy Chris Senor here.
Chris Senor, what's going on, my man? But hold on one second. I don't mean to interrupt you. By the way, guys, no point in calling in. I'm just going to hang up while I got somebody on the phone because I don't have a hold. So when Chris is off the phone, you can call in. Lee's in the house. What's going on, Lee? Thank you for calling. Thank you for checking in, my man. But what's going on, Chris? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Out here, it's bedtime, but, I'm still awake because I'm a savage.
Are you pumped for the games tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't like any of the teams, I hate the Patriots. I hate the Chiefs. I kind of like the Saints. I kind of like the Rams just because they're an NFC team. I hate all the AFC. The Chargers are in the AFC, so,
Yeah, I know you're a big Chargers fan. You're
yeah.
QC, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. You're a big Chargers fan. I know that. So obviously, you're probably not pulling for the Patriots.
Oh no,
yeah.
I hate Tom Brady. Well, I mean, I kind of like him, but he's kind of good.
Yeah.
He's on my top 10, but he's not like.
Well, I would hope he's on your top 10. He's most people's number one quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
But who do you like in that AFC game?
The what's it called? The championship. It's gonna be a close game. That's all I know. It's gonna be like score. It's gonna be a big scoring game. It's gonna be like 7 points, 14. They're gonna like exchange points pretty much.
You think it'll be a shootout?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Tom Brady's gonna throw at least two touchdowns. Mahomes is gonna at least throw like a touchdown, and then Tyreek is gonna throw a touchdown or not a touchdown. He's not gonna throw one. He's gonna run one. And yeah, but what's it called? The Chiefs have to worry about the run game with the Patriots. With James White. Is James White playing tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean,
is?
the guy the Patriots I think have to worry about is definitely Tyreek Hill. He's killed them in the past, and I could see him beating them over the top. That's a huge X factor in that game. I could see Tyreek Hill having a huge day against the Patriots tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 45-48.
Wow.
The kick. It's gonna be a really close game.
You think it's almost gonna be 100 total points? You think it's gonna be an absolute shootout?
Yeah. It's gonna be like the last game they played. It's gonna be a high scoring game.
I don't know if it's gonna be that high scoring, but I agree with you that it'll definitely be probably in the high 20s to low 30s at least.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a great game. I'm really looking forward to it. And what you take in the NFC?
Yeah. The NFC. I think it's gonna be like a little less, a little calmer than the AFC. It's gonna be probably like 30 to 21. I don't know, something like not too high.
And who do you like in that game?
I like the Saints, honestly, because of that run game. Ingram and Kamara.
Yeah.
Those two. That reminds me of the Chargers. Neal and Tomlinson. That's a really good duo right there.
And the Saints are tough at home.
Yeah. The Breeze in his dome. Yeah.
I see Rayvon from Virginia's in the chat. What's going on, Rayvon, buddy? Please sub up Rayvon, by the way. But Chris, before I let you go, I have got to hear your beautiful rendition of the Bad Dog song. Everybody in the chat needs to hear it. Let me hear the Bad Dog song.
Alright. Alright. Bad Dog is a mad dog 'cause the Giants always stink. 'Cause they stink.
Oh, you're the best, Chris. You're the best. Thank you for being a great subscriber. Thank you for calling in. And I hope to see it. Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, sub and like to Chris the Entertainer. He's the GOAT of YouTube. He's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT.
I appreciate that, my man. I just want to address the super chat. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Stay safe out there, okay?
I'll see you tomorrow. Icy Dunks, thank you so much for the super chat. Big Saints fan over there. I wish you but nothing but good luck tomorrow. Sorry, I didn't mean to hang up on everybody. You can call back in. All right, one at a time, guys. One at a time. I don't have a call hold, so I just answered a call. So, hello, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, who is this?
It's Mr. Gooner.
Mr. Goon, what's going on, buddy? You're obviously good friends with Legend. What's going on, my man?
Yeah.
So
that's good. I was wondering.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
What do you think? What's his name? Like Kyler or something?
Kyler Murray.
Rookie
Kyler Murray. Yeah, the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think he's gonna go to the Giants?
Good question. Obviously, Bad Dog wants that. Half the Giants fan base wants that. And Kyle, to me, I got to see more of the guy, but I just don't like quarterbacks who are 5'8", 5'9". That's just my preference. I know he's got a ton of ability. He has a great arm. He could throw on the run. He's very mobile. He's extremely athletic. He runs like a 4.3 40. I know all the great things people say, and he'd be beautiful to see in the offense. It would be a lot of fun, a lot of fireworks. Just not my type of quarterback. I'd much prefer a guy that's 6'3", 6'4". That's just me, though. You know, everybody's different.
Yeah, but like, I feel like you guys could, if you don't get a quarterback, you guys could use more offensive linemen.
Oh, we definitely need offensive linemen. We definitely need pass rushers. We definitely need. And who's your team, by the way?
I'm Texans.
Oh, you're a Texans fan. Very good, very good. So you guys had a pretty good year. We beat you guys this year, but you guys had a good year.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of your team going forward?
But we definitely need linemen. Most sacked team in the league.
Yes. Watson got sacked like 65 times this year. Something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like 65, 64.
Yeah. You guys definitely need offensive linemen. You're going to get your quarterback killed. But you guys have a good pass rush going on. The one thing I will say, Clowney's a free agent. You think you guys bring him back?
definitely. Or if not, we'll get. I think Thomas Davis was the one who just left the Panthers, wasn't it?
Well, he's a middle linebacker, different position. But
Yeah.
Clowney, I don't know if he's. I imagine you guys could probably use the franchise tag to bring him back. I don't know the specifics on the contract, but he's a guy you probably want to bring back. But real quick before I let you go, I see other people trying to call in. I gotta know your scores tomorrow, your predictions, your scores. Who do you like in tomorrow's games?
So I think the Saints and the Chiefs are gonna win.
Saints and the Chiefs. All right, give me a quick final score.
For the Saints game, I think 37-33.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry, guys. When I'm on the phone with somebody, I don't have the call waiting. So once I answer a call, there's no point to calling until I hang up. So just wait till I hang up, then you guys can call in. But go ahead. What was go ahead with the final score again? I'm sorry.
And then for the Saints game, 37-33. And for the Chiefs game, I think 31-28.
All right, very good stuff, man. Very good stuff. So you think close competitive games? I'm looking forward to the games tomorrow. And I hope to see you on the stream tomorrow.
All right, bye.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. All right, guys. Now you guys can call in. I am TV's in the house. Chris Sonor's in the house. Lee says that Clowney is a bust. All right, here we go. We got a caller calling in. One at a time, guys. Hi, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, this is Icy Dunks.
Icy Dunks, big Saints fan in the house. I don't mean to interrupt you, Icy Dunks. Guys, just please don't call in because it's going to annoy the chat. Just wait until I'm off the phone with Icy Dunks, then I'll take another caller. I'm going to get to all you guys, I promise. So one at a time. So, what's going on, my man? You must be pumped up for tomorrow.
Yep, I'm in New Orleans right now. We're going to the NFC Championship game tomorrow.
You're going to the game?
Yep.
Oh, my God. You got good seats?
Yeah, they're section like 383, I think, 386.
Very good stuff, man. Very good stuff. Well, how do you like your chances tomorrow?
I think ESPN gave us like a 54% chance to win, so I think that's decent since we didn't play too good against the Eagles, but we still came out with the win.
The thing against the Eagles, though, I feel like I would have been scared in that game if I was a Saints fan because you guys probably were coming in rusty with the bye, and you guys didn't play Week 17.
Yeah.
And you guys came out slow, and you guys actually showed a lot of fight coming back in that game. I'm really confident your team's going to win tomorrow. I really am at home. You guys are very tough to beat at home.
I think if we start off good in the first quarter, that's the only thing that's been bothering us is we don't start off good, and then once we get that spark, then we just keep going. And it depends how far the game is. Like if the Rams have if they get a lead up early and we're slow until that spark happens, then I don't know. But if we start off strong and we have a lead, I don't think we're gonna lose the game. If we get a 2-touchdown lead, I think.
If you guys get the lead, it's going to be very hard for the Rams to come back because it's the way to beat your team, and it's not easy. You have to get ahead because if you play catch up ball against Drew Brees and that offense in that dome, and by the way, you guys are going to have a great advantage in the Super Bowl because it's also going to be played in a dome, and that is a place your team is very familiar with in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a question for you. Who would you rather play in the Super Bowl if you could pick one of the two teams? Would you rather play Brady or would you rather play Mahomes?
Brady. I'd rather Drew Brees have beaten Peyton Manning. He's beaten Brett Favre. And if he beats Tom Brady, that's like the three best quarterbacks. So
there you go. And if Brees wins this Super Bowl, where is he going to rank all time on your list for quarterbacks?
I mean, I got to say top 3.
He's definitely top 5 for sure already, in my opinion. It would be interesting to see where most people have him if he wins a second Super Bowl. But
it definitely raise him up.
But yeah, buddy, I'm gonna let you go because I'm sure there's a few more people that want to call in. I don't have all night, but I want to say I always want to say thank you so much for you always give me super chats whenever you pop in. I always appreciate that. Thank you for being a great subscriber and good luck tomorrow, man. Enjoy the game.
All right, who dat?
All right, brother. What's going on? You're on live with the entertainer. Who is this?
Alex Coes.
Alex Coes. What's going on, my man? Big Giants fan. What's up, buddy? What's going on, man? Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
But
what are your
I don't mean to interrupt you, Alex. Once again, guys, anybody that just popped in, don't bother calling while I'm on the phone. I'm just gonna keep hanging up. I don't have a hold feature, so there's no point to keep calling in. I'm just gonna hang up and throw them off the phone. I'm gonna get to everybody, I promise. Just no point to keep calling in. But go ahead, Alex. What's going on, buddy?
Okay, so I just want to know what your picks for tomorrow.
My picks for tomorrow. I'm taking the Saints at home. I think they're very tough to beat.
Yeah, I have the Saints as well.
Yeah, I think they're very tough to beat at home. I like the Saints to win. I'll say 31-27. I'll take the Saints. And then And then in the AFC, I'm gonna go Chiefs at home because I know a lot of people are gonna take Brady, especially how dominant they looked last week. But I think that extra week to prepare and the fact they're at home, I think they look better than they really are. I like the Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium tomorrow. I think they win by about a field goal. I'll go something like 24-21 Chiefs.
Not bad, actually, yeah. I
What
think
about
the
you?
weather will play a big... I have the same picks as you do. The Chiefs and the Saints.
Chiefs and the Saints. Very interesting. Very interesting. And
the weather should play a big impact in that Chiefs game. It should snow there.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I will say this. If it snows, that may favor the Patriots. Because Brady, obviously, we know is accustomed to that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a good point you bring up.
Yeah.
But I know you're a Giants fan. Real quick, before I let you go, I got to ask you a Giants question. If you had a choice, number 6 overall, realistically speaking, obviously we don't think Bosa is going to be there. We don't think Allen's going to be there. Who do you want with that 6th? Who do you want with that 6th overall pick?
Well, I really don't know who's better against Haskins or Murray. I really don't. I haven't evaluated any of them. I really don't know who has better talent.
But you're saying you're leaning quarterback. You want a quarterback with the 6th overall selection.
Yeah, but I really think we should also focus on the defensive side because our defense is trash, as we all know.
Yeah, defense, offensive line, and quarterback are definitely the 3 most important areas that we need to focus on in the next 2 drafts for sure.
We definitely have to build up that D line, get some linebackers, you know.
Yeah, Patriots for Life says we need everybody. He's kind of right. We kind of do. We have the fantasy players, as I always say, but we don't have the nuts and bolts. But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you for calling in. I want to say thank you for being a great subscriber. I always see you in my live stream, so thank you for calling in, buddy. And I hope you enjoy the games tomorrow. I hope you come back for the stream and hang out with us for a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
All right, buddy. You have a great night, my man.
Bye-bye.
All right, brother. All right, next call. Anybody wants to call in? 1 at a time, guys. 1 at a time. Is it? I think this is Lee. The number looks familiar. Is this Lee?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not Lee. Okay, what's going on, man? Who is this?
This is Cushman Baseball Chat.
Cushman Baseball Chat. I checked out your channel. Very good stuff, my man. Big Yankee fan. What's up, buddy?
I'm good. I'm also a Giants fan.
Big Giants fan. So what? All right. Before we talk a little Giants, what do you think of tomorrow's games?
Unpopular opinion. I'm taking the Rams.
You're taking the Rams on the road. I got to hear your reasoning for that.
Yeah. I don't know something. I feel like the Saints might be better all around. But hold
on. I don't mean to interrupt you, Cushman. I'm just looking at the chat. Sperm Cell, I'm not denying anybody's call. I'm just taking the first one that I see. I will definitely get to you, Sperm Cell. Just keep calling. Once I hang up, I will definitely get to you. 1 at a time, though. But go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
But I feel like they have more momentum coming off that Cowboys win, and I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that like Gurley is gonna just have like a big game, and I feel like I just feel like they have I don't know. I just have a gut feeling.
No, I mean, the one thing I will say, if you're a Rams fan going in, not that you are, but if you think the Rams could win going in, the one thing I will say, if I was a Rams fan, they really did outplay the Saints the last time they played in the second half. So the Rams might say to themselves, we could beat this team. We outplayed them in their building for the last 2 quarters. We're coming off a great win in the playoffs. We have momentum at our back. I wouldn't count the Rams out in tomorrow's game. I mean, anytime you have Todd Gurley, you have a chance in a football game. If you could establish the run, establish the pace of play, you have a chance. I just think the Saints will win, but the Rams certainly have a chance.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be close. My score prediction would probably be like 30-27 Rams.
That should be. I think it's gonna be a great game. I really do. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
I think both games will be very good.
Yeah, I think it'll be within a touchdown. Either way. But let's get to your AFC pick, buddy.
All right. So I happen for Martin Luther King weekend. I happen to be in Vermont. Everyone here are Patriot fans. But I gotta go with the Chiefs. I just think Mahomes is gonna I actually picked the Chiefs last week, even though the Colts were kind of the popular upset pick. I feel like because you just get these gut feelings once in a while. I just felt like Mahomes is just gonna outplay what people expected of him. And I feel like he's gonna just do it again.
I agree with you. I'm taking the Chiefs. Yeah, I just think in that building,
and I don't know if the Patriots defense has enough to guard Tyreek Hill.
That's the thing. I think Tyreek Hill's the X factor in that game. I think he's going to be able to beat that Patriots defense over the top. But we'll see. I picked against the Patriots last week and I looked like a fool, so I could look like a fool again. I just think
I picked the Patriots last week, but I also picked the Chiefs last week.
Yeah, Arrowhead Stadium's a very tough place to play. I just like the Chiefs in that game. I think it's gonna be a great game, though. I think it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great game too.
But I'm gonna let you go. I just saw somebody else trying to call in, but I just want to say thank you for calling in and keep up the good work on your channel, buddy.
Thank you.
You got it, brother. Have a good night. All right. Let's see what we got in the chat here. The sexy go to. If you do, then say goodbye to your wrench. I don't know what Enzo says. Again, thank you to everybody. Please feel free to call in if you were trying to call in. I'm taking one at a time. All right, here we go. We got a caller calling in. All right, who is this? You're on live with the entertainment.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? Who is this?
DJB.
DJB, guys, one at a time. I got a caller. I will get to you guys. I'm talking to DJB right now. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, my man? Who's your team?
I think I'm gonna go with the Rams.
You going? No, I meant. Are you a Giant fan?
Yes, I'm a Giant.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you're taking the Rams also. We got two guys taking the Rams already. Tell me your reasoning.
One, because it's like, so I think that they experience being in the domes. So once they experience, they know how the Saints roll now.
Okay.
And like you said, the Rams outplayed the Saints. And you really, usually don't see that when the Saints are at home.
Right. Well, the first half of that game, they got killed, but the second half, they outplayed the Saints, yes. And they might say they have something to build off of. I could see that. I mean, I think it's going to be a good game, but I got to go Saints at home. I mean, they're so good at home. I got to go Saints. And I love Drew Brees. But so you're a Giants fan. Who do you want the Giants to take with the 6th pick?
With the 6th pick, yeah, I think we need a QB, Dwayne Haskins.
You want Haskins too? Yeah, I like Haskins myself. I mean, it depends who's there, but I like Haskins. I think Haskins could be a good player in the pros. I've been pro Haskins for a while now.
Kyle Murray is a good quarterback, but I'd rather have Haskins.
Murray's a little too undersized for me. That's my only problem with him. Other than that, I like the kid. He's just a little too small for me.
Yeah.
You know? But real quick, AFC, who do you like?
I like the Chiefs in this one.
So far, I think I've talked to 5 people so far. Not one person has picked the Patriots. I'm picking the Chiefs too. I'm just surprised. Nobody is picking the Pats. And that scares me a little bit.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs just got too many weapons for the Patriots. Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, no, they definitely
got to stop that running game.
Well, that's the key to the game. If you could slow down the Chiefs' run, you got a chance. And obviously, they haven't had the same running attack, obviously, since Kareem Hunt got kicked off the team. But it seemed like last week, I mean, they were hitting on all cylinders. They looked scary last week, and their defense looked a lot better. Their defense.
Yeah, I think what's going to be the main factor is the weather.
That's what everyone's saying. So, yeah, a lot of people saying if it's snow. The thing is, though, the weather, if it's poor weather, I personally think that would favor the Patriots.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll see. I think it's going to be a great game, man. I really do. And but I got a bunch of people trying to call in, so I just want to I want to take their calls. Yeah. But I want to say thank you for calling in. I want to say thank you for being a great subscriber.
All right, thank you, bro. Wait, you gonna do it? Are you gonna like do the game?
Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm doing it with Bad Dog, and the NFC game is gonna be on my channel. The AFC game is gonna be on his.
All right, that's great, bro. I'll be there. I know you got people waiting on you.
All right, my man.
Too much time.
Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right, next up, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Who is this?
Hey, what's up?
Who's this?
It's Sam Dog.
Sam Dog, big Seahawks fan. All right, guys, again, one at a time, guys. I got Sam Dog on the line. He's got a YouTube channel himself. What's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot to show my boy Adam, waiting for these championship games tomorrow, man. I'm really anxious to see who's going to win what and who's going to go to the Super Bowl. But on the NFC side of it, I'm picking the New Orleans Saints.
You're a good guy to ask because you're obviously a huge Seahawks fan. I think you got season tickets. I see it on all your videos. You're always at the stadium. So obviously,
South end zone one.
Yeah. So obviously, you're pretty familiar with the Rams. What is, in your opinion, what is their strength? What is their weakness? Like, if you're the Saints, how do you game plan for this team?
You got to shut down Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson. You got to shut down their running game and play heavy man coverage on Robert Woods and Brandon Cooks. And of course, you got to shut down Tyler Higbee, too. They got a lot of weapons, especially when they made that trade for that first-round pick to get Brandon Cooks from New England. But you got to shut down – if you shut down the Rams' running game, you win. That's basically what the most important thing is. You got to shut down that running game, and you got to protect Breeze from guys like Aaron Donald and Dominican Sue.
Oh, my God. Aaron Donald is an absolute beast. But I think you're 100% right because if you force Goff to win the game for the Rams are going to be in a lot of trouble. Because I don't think Goff is a guy that can put the team on his back. I really don't. We're going to find out tomorrow if he can because I think they're going to be able to do that. We'll see. I'm just really looking forward to that game. I think that game is going to be unbelievable. I think both games are going to be great. But I'm really looking forward to that game tomorrow. And what about the other game? Who do you like?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Heck, my dad's actually.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't mean to interrupt you, and I'm going to let you keep talking. I am just shocked because I thought for sure I'd get a ton of people calling in saying they picked the Patriots. Yeah, I think you're the 6th or 7th guy now. No one has picked the Patriots yet. No one.
I'm not sleeping on Brady though, that's for sure. But my dad, through his wife's company, actually they got an invite and are actually going to be attending the AFC Championship game in the Hunt family suite in Arrowhead Stadium.
Wow, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, but back to the other game-wise, to the NFC Championship game, I think ever since that Minneapolis Miracle, you could tell from the look in Breeze's eyes that they're on a freaking mission, and I think Breeze is a lot more hungry for it than Jared Goff. But the reason I'm saying this because the way they lost in that miracle fashion, it was just like when my Seahawks lost to the Falcons in 2012 in the divisional round, and that loss was the fire that sparked our Super Bowl 48 run. And I think the Minneapolis Miracle is what sparked in the Saints to try to make that run to the Super Bowl. Kind of very similar things.
That's a good point you bring up. I think the Saints have been the best team in football over the last 2 years. Obviously, they had that horrible luck last year. There's probably some Eagle. I know there is. Sperm Cell's an Eagle fan. I really do think the Saints would have beaten the Eagles last year had they won that game. But I mean, maybe that helps them propel them to win the Super Bowl this year. We'll see. But I'm gonna let you go because I got a ton of people calling in. I just want to say thank you for calling in, buddy, and keep up the good work with your channel.
Yeah. I hope one day me and my buddy Adam can come out to New York in June. We're actually planning to make a trip, so maybe we can link up and do a sports collaboration.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. You have a good night and enjoy the games tomorrow.
Yeah, just saw you were going live. Thought I'd call in. Thanks for getting me on.
I appreciate it, brother. All right, we got another caller calling in. Who is this?
Hello!
All right, that was a prank call. Prank call number 1. I'm sure we're going to get more of them. Hello, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Patriots for life.
Patriots for life in the building. By the way, I just want to say a little Bavit. I always like to say a little Bavit. Love Bavit. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Anthony Marchuka is in the house. What is going on, Anthony? Thank you for tuning in. Love Anthony Marchuka. Sub number 350. Behind me to interrupt your Patriots flight. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for calling in.
I think the Patriots are going to win.
You like the Pat? Yeah, I mean, you're the first guy. I mean, you're a Patriots fan, obviously. I'm never going to count out the Patriots. I'm taking the Chiefs just because they're at home. But I think it's going to be a great game. As a Patriots fan, what is your keys to this game? Like, how do you feel? What do the Patriots have to do in this game on both sides of the ball to win?
Get the man with the ball on the defense, and offense, score touchdowns. Run past everybody on offense, knock their helmets off.
That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Tackle the opponent and score touchdowns.
Yeah, for the Saints game.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the Saints game. You good? For the Saints game, we're going to make them go back to the Aints, like back in 1975. They're going to go back to the Aints, lose 65-0.
65-0. You should bet on that game if you think that's going to be the final score, because you would win a fortune.
And they're going to make it quick for the next people to call in. And then Patriots-Rams, Super Bowl rematch again for the second time in a row.
Good call there.
Them.
That's right.
We beat them.
You beat them when they were trying to defend the crown back when Kurt Warner was on the team. Yeah.
We beat them 45-44 on a missed extra point by them.
So there you go. Patriots for life has got it. Patriots-Rams in the Super Bowl. Pats winning 45-44. Very good stuff, my man. Very good stuff. I'm looking forward to the games tomorrow. I hope you tune into the streams, buddy, and good luck to you, Pats.
All right, thanks.
All right, man. Have a good night. All right, we got another caller calling in. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, the Entertainer, my man. How you living, bro?
What's going on? Who's this?
Yo, man, this is your #1 subscriber, man, Christopher motherfucking Columbus, baby.
Christopher Columbus. I love Christopher Columbus. What's going on, buddy? Big Jaguars fan of the house. Thank you for calling in, brother. How you doing?
Hey, man, thank you for hosting the stream and letting us call in, man. I was bored as shit over here, man. So you're helping me out just as much as I'm helping you out, man.
Yeah, man. So I got a question for you. You obviously tuned into the stream with UCF Jaguar. Who are you hoping for a quarterback with that 7th pick?
You know what, man? It's a good question to ask because I don't think Dwayne Haskins or Kyle Murray are going to be there for the 7th round pick. And to be honest with you, I don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to trade up to go and land any of them. So I see the Jacksonville Jaguars taking somebody more like Drew Lock or Daniel Jones or somebody more in that kind of category and just kind of building around them. So I just pretty much don't think the Jags are going to ball out to kind of compete with the other teams.
I actually disagree with you. I think if there is a team that is going to trade up, it's the Jags. Because I think it makes sense for the Jags to trade up because even though they had a bad year this year, I still think they're kind of in like win now mode and they probably feel they're a quarterback away. And I could actually see them trading up. But I also wouldn't rule out the Giants from trading up either. I think both of them could trade up if they really like. Let me ask you this. I don't know if you've watched the tape on both of them. Who do you prefer as of today at the quarterback position in this draft?
Well, you know what, man? I think the smart move would be to take Haskins just because of his size. But at the same time, you know, he's only played, you know, like a year or so. You know, so you don't really know too much about him. But, you know, he has showed promising capabilities from what he has shown. But at the same time, you know, I'm a real small cat. I'm like 5'9", 150 pounds. You know, I've been playing ball, you know, my whole life. So, you know, I kind of know how it is to be counted out by everybody else, you know. So I wouldn't mind seeing Murray on the same team, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, small people unite, kind of shit like that.
Yeah,
but,
I'd love to cheer for Murray. I mean, it's a great story. He's really fun to watch. I'm not going to be upset if the Giants take him. I just am more. And you brought up Daniel Jones. I'll tell you this: the more I see of him, the more I like him.
He's not a bad quarterback, man, by any means. I think a lot of people are kind of undercutting this draft class a lot more than they should be. Yeah, like there's not, you know, like a Patrick Mahomes or, you know, anybody like that coming out of it, but you know, there's still some decent looking quarterbacks, you know, and you know, they show a lot of promise. So I say you give them some receivers, you know, you give them a line, and I think they can definitely do a lot better than Blake Bortles has been doing for us. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but real quick, I'm gonna because I got some other people probably trying to call in, but
Yep,
I want to get to
I
want to get to your picks though. I want to get your feeling on the games tomorrow. Who do you like in the NFC? Who do you like in the AFC?
Like I've been saying for months, bro. Months. The Rams, Kansas City Super Bowl. I'm going to say that the Rams are going to upset the Saints at the Dome by a field goal. I'm going to say it's a last-minute field goal. And I think Kansas City puts a good whooping to New England, to be honest with you. I think they win by at least 14 points.
You know, I'll say this, and I never like to say that against New England because New England always surprises me. I wouldn't be shocked if they lose by double digits tomorrow. I really wouldn't. Because I just think but I looked like a fool last week. I picked against the Pats last week. But I will say this. Last week, the Pats were at home, and they had an extra week to prepare. Kansas City at home, the way they looked last week, the way that defense looked, I could see Kansas City winning that game by double digits. I really can.
Their defense has stepped up tremendously. If you look at from like week, 4 or 5, everybody was saying, "Oh, Kansas City's D's trash, their offense carries and this and that," but their defense has come a long way. So honestly, I don't see them losing this game at all. I see them winning by at least 14 points. But I'll let you get back to your chat. Let's get back to the other subs, man. Appreciate what you do. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're always going to have a sub here with me, brother.
You're the best, man. Thank you for calling in.
All right, bro. Be safe.
All right, have a good night. All right, let's get back to the chat here. Brady does well, and he does. We were talking about that earlier, Mark. That could be a. All right, we got a caller calling in. Hello, you're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Oh my God, it is about time.
Is this Sperm Cell?
Yes.
What's going on, my man? Thank you for calling in, buddy. Big Eagles fan on the phone. I'll let you talk for about 5 minutes. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Just I figured I wanted to start this up. A lot of people have been asking about the call-in shows. You know, as of now, when I have a guest on, I can't do it. But I figured I'd try doing I want to do this like once a week for now, doing like a solo call-in show. So I figured I'd start it this, tonight. I had a little free time, so. But yeah, man, what do you want to talk about?
Dolphins.
I thought you meant Miami Dolphins for a second, but I get the joke. But back to serious talk. Who do you like in tomorrow's games?
On the NFC, I like the Saints. In the Dome, obviously, that's probably most likely the hardest place to play in the NFL. But I think the Rams are gonna I think they're gonna give them a good shot. I think they learned a lot from their last game, and I think they should be able to get Todd Gurley going pretty good, get the play action. But at the end, I think it comes down to whoever has the better quarterback, which I easily give to Drew Brees.
Right. Well, by that theory, it's interesting to see, because no matter what, if Brees wins, you're gonna have two great quarterbacks in that Super Bowl. So no matter what, if the Saints win tomorrow, I think it's gonna be such a fun Super Bowl. I mean, whether he's versus Brady or whether he's versus Mahomes, I think the Super Bowl is gonna be electric. Even the Rams in the Super Bowl would be great. I think it's gonna be a great Super Bowl this year. I really do.
Yeah.
And what about the AFC game? Who do you like?
I want to pick the Chiefs really bad, but it's Andy Reid, so I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Well, you're of course an Eagles fan, so I get that. Now, let me ask you an Eagles question real quick. What do you think of the Foles situation over there? Do you think you guys are just going to let him go, or do you think you guys franchise him and try to trade him?
I think it'd be really hard to franchise tag him and then try and trade him because it's going to be a lot of money, and I don't think teams want that. And I think we could try, but it could end up hurting us real bad if we can't find a trade. So I think the safer option would be just let him go.
Yeah, because you don't want to commit that 25. I think it would be 25 to franchise him, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there, 20, 25.
Yeah, and now you guys are picking what, around like 23, 24 in the draft. What position are you looking
we're
for?
25th.
What are you looking for this year?
This year, I really would like to have a running back, but I know I'm sure we can find one in the later rounds, but a tackle.
Yeah, your offensive line seemed to take a big step back this year. You guys weren't running the ball nearly as effectively as you did the prior year.
Yeah.
That's a good call. But, yeah, man, I just want to say I'm sure I got a few other people trying to call in, but whenever I have these call-in shows, by all means, I always want you to call in. I want to thank you for being a great subscriber. I also, I don't think I forgot about that great super chat you gave me. I thank you so much for that. And thank you for being so active on my channel, man. Without guys like you, this channel would never grow, so I appreciate you very much.
All right. Goodbye. Dolphin sex.
All right, let's get back to the chat here. Patriots for life. Sperm cell sounds like my... All right, here we go. We got a caller. Hello, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, Chris, it is Stuck in the 80s.
Stuck in the 80s. What's going on, buddy? By the way, anybody that has not checked out Stuck in the 80s YouTube channel, I'm sure will be in the chat. Just type in the chat after the fact. Sub this guy up. Love his channel. I am a huge movie guy. So when I fell across your channel, I really did enjoy it. So you watched the well, I don't want to ruin the review, but you did watch the movie I told you to.
I did watch Risky Business. It will not be up until February because everything is shot about 3 to 4 weeks ahead. I'm really trying to stay ahead of the curve and not fall behind.
And what did you like the movie?
I did.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It is a fun movie. But what's going on, man?
Just giving you a call on a Saturday night, talking a little Giants. I was going to throw a question at you on who are your 3 favorite, not 3 best, but your 3 favorite Giants running backs of all time.
Ooh, good question. I've been watching the Giants since about, I was born in 85, so I probably started watching the Giants like very regularly around 93. It's 93, 94. So I'll say 3 favorite running. I got to go Tiki Barber, Saquon Barkley, both of them, and I'll go Rodney Hampton as my 3rd. I'll go Rodney Hampton. I mean, you could go Charles Way. You could go... We didn't even really... I mean, Meggett's kind of before my time. Brandon Jacobs, actually, I loved. You know what? I might put Jacobs 3rd instead of Hampton. I think I'll go Jacobs 3rd. What about you?
Similar players. I had Barber number 1. I'm a little older, so I had Hampton number 2. Barkley's number 3, but I can see him easily moving up the list very quickly. But he's only been around 1 year. I got to see more.
I hear you, man. But I will say this. You got to say that Barkley is probably the most talented of the 3. It's just a matter of can he do it over a long period of time.
I agree with that 100%, definitely.
Yeah.
I watched Barry Sanders my whole life, and he's the closest thing I've ever seen that reminds me of him.
Yeah, he's fantastic. But how about tomorrow's games? Who do you like in the games tomorrow?
All right, well, I'm going to stick with the trend with the chat. I got the Chiefs 34, the Pats 27, because Brady, I believe, is 0-4 in conference championships on the road.
Ooh,
and
that's
then I
a
got
good
the
stat,
Saints
Chad.
31. Stat right there. And Saints 31, Rams 28 in a close one.
That's my exact score for that. I think I said 31-27, but right around there. I agree.
Wow.
I think that game's going to be right around the high 20s, low 30s. I think both games are going to be great. I'm looking forward to calling the games tomorrow. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I just want to say thank you for being a great subscriber. You always tune into my videos. You tune into my streams. Don't think it goes unnoticed. I really appreciate you, and keep up the good work with your channel.
Thank you, sir. Likewise. Take care.
All right, brother. All right, let's get back to the chat. Chris, am I married? Giants Nation, I am not. I am not. What's up, Busted Cherry? Thank you for tuning in. By the way, anybody that still wants to call in, the lines are open. I've taken about like... Oh, we got a call. All right, one at a time, one at a time. Next caller. What's going on? You're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Hello?
Who?
Hello? And 3, 2. Yeah, he hung up. He got shy. He got shy. Jets fan in the house. Detonator. What's going on, my man? Thank you for calling in. Thank you for tuning in. Cushman, maybe wait a little bit. I think we have one other person trying to call, but Chris, can you please do a call-in after the game tomorrow? It depends what time the game ends, Chris. But if the game ends, I got to do it solo. But maybe. Hello, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Who is this? All right. Well, I saw a prank call come there. I didn't even let him get into it. 908, not answering you again. I don't know who that was, but B Burrito's in the house. What's going on? How much do you think Daniel Jones could rise up draft boards? Do you think he could fall to the 3rd? Big Blue. I think he definitely could fall to the 3rd. I like him. I got to wait till the combine, but as of now, because he plays for that quarterback guru, it's the same guy who coached Eli and Peyton Manning. I like him a lot. I like his size. He's 6'5", 225. I have him ranked 3rd right now at the quarterback position. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in. All right, another shy guy right there. Another shy guy. Anthony Marchuka, thank you so much for the super chat. Anthony Marchuka is the man. He says KZ won't have Hunt this go around. That could be the difference. Good call. The weather, I will say, I think will favor. I think there's a prank call. I'm going to answer just for the hell of it. And if it is, I'm just going to hang up in 3 seconds. But we'll take the call. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Are you going to prank me? Let's go.
I pitched my check.
All right, there it is. We let him say whatever he said. We hung up. 908 pranked me for a second time. Should I? Joe Lutz, if you want to, by all means. But Anthony, yes, I think Hunt being out could be a factor. And the other big factor we've alluded to is the weather. Well, 9-0, I'm just not going to answer it next time. We get a good laugh. But, yeah, anybody wants to call in, by all means, I'll be taking... I'll be live for about another 25 minutes. Figured I'd try this call-in show. Hopefully it builds up as I do more and more. Kristen wants to call into conspiracy theories. I think the weather... We're going to hold off on the conspiracy theories for that show, Chris. We're going to hold off on that for that show. Bavit, by all means, call in. I'd love to talk to Bavit. Bavit's one of my best subs. He always tunes into my streams. I love Bavit. Call in, Bavit. Number's right there, 914-481-3540. Don't be shy. Bavit is, of course, the guy that was responsible for getting me scared after death. He told me there was a spider on my chair. Yeah, Chris Columbus, I'm going to give it like 4 more minutes. If nobody calls in, I'll take second-time callers. All right, this might be Bavit. Let's see. Hello, you're on live. Is this Bavit? Hello? Hello? Stage fright. All right. So that was the 3rd person who couldn't talk when they called. Is it Jessica? It's, actually, I'm looking out the window. It is starting to, I can't tell if it's rain or snow. It might be, I think it's still rain. It snowed this morning, but it was brief. Wasn't what they said. But, I mean, it still could pick up tomorrow. All right, it's the, I think, you know what, guys? Let's just do it. Let's let him humor us. We're gonna pick up again. He's gonna prank me again. Go ahead and prank me again. I'm waiting for it. Go ahead.
I farted.
He farted. Thank you for letting the chat know that you farted. So that's the 3rd time he prank called. This time he farted. Patriots Life had heavy snow in Atlanta. Wow. Doesn't snow that often. Can I have your show, Entertainer? Can you have my show? What do you mean? Can you call in? By all means, Big Blue, call in. By all means, call in. I'm sick of hearing 908 tell me he farted. So, by all means, call in. I don't even know how to ban on, I'm just not going to answer it again. I get one more good laugh there. I'm not going to answer it again. Anytime a 908 number calls, I'm not going to answer it. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, Chris, Bavit, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, who is this?
Bavit.
Oh, Bavit, what's going on, my man? All right, now I always think I mispronounce your name. Is it now say your name again.
Bavit.
Bavit. All right, so from now on I'm going to call you Bavit. What's going on, my man? Thank you for calling in, man. I always appreciate whenever you tune in my streams, you know that. So what's up, man? What's up, man? By the way, I am going to be getting the video game going. So, now, the only thing is, I'm not a big... I don't watch the gaming chat. Like, what's the appeal to that? Like, people like watching, like, guys, like, get upset during video... Like, I don't get it.
People just like watching people play video games, man. This is the grind. Make millions off that, no cap.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it. You know, you suggested, a lot of people suggested, so I'm definitely gonna start doing it. I just gotta figure out how to get my face on the screen while I'm playing the game. That's the only thing I gotta figure out.
I mean, you could start off without face, but, you know...
Get
better as you go.
For sure. But what's going on, man? What do you think about these games tomorrow? You jacked up?
I don't know, man. Right now I'm saying Saints Chiefs, as I said last night.
Yeah, so you're sticking with Saints. Yeah, so you got the same teams as me. I would love that Super Bowl. I would love Rams Chiefs. I would love Saints Chiefs. I think both of them would be the really high scoring Super Bowls. I don't want to see the Patriots. I'm sick of the Patriots.
That's obvious, but I don't know. I don't think the Rams really have potential. I don't know why. I don't think they have potential. I think Saints is a different animal.
Oh, at home, I think the Saints are gonna be really tough to beat. I think, by the way, who do you want with the 6th pick, for the Giants?
I'm not going. I don't even know anymore. It's like every 2 days, someone else, someone else, someone else.
No one's gonna know fully until when I'm not even fully. I haven't made up my mind yet until after the combine. You got to see. I got to see how they perform at the combine. That's really the big. I mean, you saw people fly up draft charts last year after the combine. So right now I like Haskins. That could change in 2 months.
I mean, I don't know. I think I have to go with Bad Dog. Yeah.
You're leaning with Kyler Murray right now.
If I was go QB, yeah.
If you were going QB, yeah. Well, Kyler Murray's more fun, and he definitely would be more fun to watch. I'm not gonna ever debate that. I love Kyler Murray. He's not my type of guy. He's too small for me. But go ahead.
Who said it? But you don't need to re-sign him for a long-term deal.
Good point. Well, I think Bad Dog said that because he after his rookie contract, you let him go. It's not a bad point. It's not a bad point. So so you're from Queens, right?
Yeah, man. We're on the snow. Where's the snow at?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm looking at my window. We still don't have snow. I was worried about going to work to snow today. It never snowed. I mean, it snowed in the morning, I think, briefly, but the rain cleared it up quick. But I just want to. I see a couple people trying to call. I just want to say, you are one of my favorite subscribers, and I just want to show appreciation because I know you do a lot for my channel. So I always appreciate whenever you come into my streams. You make it fun. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, and real quick though, shout out Joe Lutz.
Yeah, Joe Lutz is the best. Joe Lutz is the best. Joe Lutz is the best.
And for Joe Lutz, can we get a ho yeah? Just for Joe Lutz.
Wait, ho yeah! Is that it? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Is that?
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go now. Have a good night.
All right, man. Thank you for calling in. All right, we got another person calling in. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Is this a prank call? Is this a prank
Hello?
call? Hey, hello. Who is this?
This is Enzo.
Enzo, what's going on, my man? How's Chewy doing?
What's going on?
Hello? You're breaking up, Enzo. You there? Enzo, you there?
Hey.
Hey! You there, Enzo?
Hello? Entertainer.
What's going on, my man? Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So what's up, man? How's Chewy doing? How's everybody doing over there?
Everybody's good, brother. Just wanted to give you a shout out on your show.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Chewy's doing good. She wanted to give you a shout out too.
Thank you. I hope everything's going well over there. I always appreciate whenever you guys come into my streams. You always show love to my channel, so it means a lot, So thank you. And real quick before I let you go,
brother.
I know you said you just called for a shout out, but real quick before I let you go, give me your 2 teams tomorrow. Who do you like?
I'm gonna go Saints.
You're going Saints.
Kansas City.
Saints KC. So you're with me on that. All right, very good stuff, man. Seems like everybody likes KC. But Enzo.
Yeah, man. Good luck with your show, and good luck with Bad Dog. I love you guys when you're together, and I'll keep checking you guys out.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to talking to you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good night, man.
Yeah. Shout out Reds gang.
You got it, man. Have a great night, man. All right, so let's see what we got. Can we go again? I want to. No, sperm cell, none of that. None of, not tonight. Maybe a different show. Maybe we'll talk about the Dolphins on another show. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? Who is this?
This is J-Dog.
J-Dog, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just talking to some of my subscribers, having a good time. I know you're a Giant fan, right, J-Dog? I've seen you in my Giant streams, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so what do you want to talk about?
So who would you pick for the 6th pick for the Giants?
Yeah, like I was saying to Bavith. I hope I'm saying his name right now. I think it's Bavith. like I was saying to Babbitt, it depends on the combine for me, and it also depends on who's there. I mean, if they like a quarterback, I think they have to take one in this year's draft. If the quarterback they like is there, for the simple reason, that you don't know where we're going to be picking next year. If we're picking 23rd, 24th next year, we're going to have to trade a fortune to move up and get a quarterback. So it's like a catch-22. If they they can't be forced to take a quarterback. If they don't like Haskins, if they don't like Murray, if they don't like these guys, they don't take them. But if they like a quarterback and he's there at 6, I think they have to take him. That being said, there's a ton of good defensive players in this draft. Quinnen Williams is one of them. I'm doing my preview vid on him. I hope it's up tomorrow. I like Quinnen Williams a lot. And I know we already have good D tackles, but he's more along the lines of like an Aaron Donald. He's like a pass rusher for an interior lineman. I don't think he'll be there. A lot of mocks have him going 2nd and 3rd now. He's really moved up the charts, especially since that breakout national championship game. But I would love a pass rusher too, or an offensive lineman. We have so many holes. I'll be happy no matter who we take. What about you?
Yeah, I think if we're going to go quarterback, I would say Haskins, just because Murray is just, like, too short for me, too small.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. He's too small. I mean, he's fun to watch, and I don't know. It is a new NFL. Everybody says that, but I don't even think he's 5'9". I think he's more like 5'8". And it just scares me having a quarterback that small. And as I always say,
very talented.
Oh, he's extremely talented. He's one of the best athletes I've ever seen play at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
But who do you like in the games tomorrow?
So for the first one, I think the Saints. I would say 31-28, and then for the second one, I think Patriots.
Yeah, 31-28 seems to be a popular score. I think you're the third guy that said that, Saints 31-20. And I got a 31-27. And you're taking the Pats. Yeah. I think you're only the second person that's picked the Pats, which shocks me. I thought a lot more people would. I think it's going to be a great Sunday, man. And I hope to see you in the streams.
All right, I'll be there, man.
All right, buddy. You have a good night. Entertainer, can you think of a realistic way the Giants could get another second-round pick? Yeah, Big Blue for Life. I think maybe a back-end second-round pick because they have like 9 picks. Let me take this call. Before, hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. What's going on?
Steve Reader's 11.
Hey, before I talk, I just want to finish answering the question, Big Blue for Life. The way they could move up, I mean, they have, like I said, they have 9 picks, rounds 4 to 7. If they package like 3 or 4 of those picks, I think they could probably move up to the back end of the second round. Something like that. But go ahead. Who is this? I'm sorry. Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Go Giants.
All right. He said, go Giants. Go Giants. You would call, but you don't know. Detonator, go ahead and call, man. You want to talk Jets? We'll talk Jets. I know you're a Jets fan. John Smith, you can call with your cell phone. You should be able to call with your cell phone. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Hello? Hello? All right, stage fright. G-Men 409. I could only take one at a time, but if you call in, I'll try to answer it. You know, call in now. I'll try to answer it. Giants Nation wants Kyler Murray. Baba, what's going on, my man? Yeah, Baba. It's been a while since that team. It's been a while. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hello.
Hello, who is this?
What's up? David.
David who? I'm sorry.
It might not be in the group. I think in the chat is Dave, but I don't know if it's going to show because I have not texted yet or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, whatever, man. What's going on?
Nothing, not really. Okay.
So, you're a Giants fan?
No, I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh, Ravens fan. Okay, all right. So you guys had a you guys had a tough way to end your season, but all right, I got a Ravens question for you. What do you think of Lamar Jackson going forward? Do you think he's the answer, or do you think you guys got to look elsewhere?
I think he's gonna be the answer, especially with Greg Roman becoming our offensive coordinator, and we just got to put some more weapons around him.
I think he's got. I like his ability, but he's got to become a better thrower of the football because you saw it in that you saw it in that playoff game when he was forced to throw. He wasn't ready. That doesn't mean he can't improve. He can. He's obviously an unbelievable weapon with his legs.
He needs to work on his mechanics too. Just how the ball comes out of his hands.
Yeah. And what do you think? What do you think of the Browns? What do you think of the Browns in that division?
They might, looking at the division, they might win the division next year.
I like them. I like them next year. I think they're gonna win the division.
Yeah, I don't, because the Steelers, they probably not gonna have Le'Veon or Antonio and Big Ben aging, and then people gonna be double teaming Juju, and the Bengals they rebuilding, and the Ravens we still don't know because we don't know who's gonna be there next year. So.
Yeah, but as far as tomorrow's games go, by the way, I keep seeing a 631 number calling. I don't have a call waiting. I'm just gonna keep just wait till I'm off the phone. Once I'm off the phone, you can call in. But tomorrow's games, who do you like?
I got in the AFC. I got the Chiefs and I got the Saints.
Chiefs and Saints. So you got the same picks as me. What's your final score? You think there'll be good games, close games? Or you think there'll be blowouts?
The Rams game, I think it's gonna be close, but I think that the Chiefs gonna win by double digits.
Yeah, I could see, but I could see both those games coming to that fruition. I could see if there's gonna be a blowout tomorrow. I actually agree with you. I think it would be the Chiefs game. I think they'll both be close, but I could see the Chiefs winning by double digits. I think it's gonna be fun though. It's always fun.
Yeah, and also I was this conspiracy thing, but I don't know if I'm Patrick Mahomes, I want to win MVP because like the last 3 MVPs, when they made it to the Super Bowl, but they haven't won. It's just weird.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what about the MVP? I missed. Somebody was calling and I missed what you said.
If I was Patrick Mahomes, I might not want to win MVP because like the last 3 MVPs, they made it to the Super Bowl but haven't won it. Tom Brady didn't win it, Matt Ryan didn't win it, and Cam Newton didn't win it.
Well, that's interesting. Well, if that holds true, then the Chiefs probably won't win because I'd be shocked if Patrick Mahomes doesn't win the MVP. Threw for 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards, only the second quarterback ever to do that.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes definitely going to win the MVP.
Yeah, he had a great year. Patrick Mahomes is such a fun quarterback to watch. He really is. But I'm gonna let you go because I got a few people calling in. So thank you for being a part of the channel, though.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Hello, you're on live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, Entertainer, how you doing?
What's going on? Who's this?
This is Mark Israel. How are you?
Mark Israel, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy?
All right, yeah. Usually I'm, commenting when you're on with our man JC.
Yes, you're a Jet fan, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I knew. I remember recognizing you from I think from the pick videos that I do with JC, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So so you guys got a big off season ahead of you.
Yes, once again, as we have for the last 50 years, it's always another big off season.
What did you think of the Gaze hire?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
What did you think of the Adam Gaze? What did you think of the hire?
Oh, yeah. Well, when I first saw it, I honestly thought maybe he was an escaped patient.
Right.
But,
right. The video, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean it was an unbelievably boring press conference, and it was all pretty much just a lot of lip service to me. You know, I mean, look, only time is going to tell with Gase, but with the Greg Williams hire, it makes me a little more comfortable with the whole Gase situation. You know,
I agree with you. I think the Greg Williams hire was a great hire. I like him a lot. That was a good hire for the Jets. And who do you want? I actually watched JC's video today. It was a great video on the cap space. I think he said you guys have about $100 million approximately. We'll round down to like 85, 90 after rookies and all that. But who do you want them to sign with that money?
Okay, this is what I want. As put it this way. I mean, I don't want to take up all your time here, but because talking about the Jets could take all night. But the bottom line here is this, and I've been saying this since 2010, and what I'm getting at is 2010 is the last time the Jets had any type of real offensive line.
Right.
The back back then, that's when they could run, they could throw, they could do anything they wanted, and that was even with Sanchez. But to me, the most important thing and the foundation of any offense is your offensive line.
Yeah, tell me about it. As a Giants fan, I know. Tell me about it.
Right, and I mean, I haven't heard people talk about this much, just not to get sidetracked, but when you look at the Patriots over the years, one of the best parts of that team, and especially the offense, has always been their offensive line. Always. They always have terrific starters and always have terrific depth. One guy goes out, they could basically almost put another starter in.
Yeah, and then you know what happens when they leave? They suck. Nate Solder's on the Giants. We pay him $17 million a year, and he's letting guys go right by him.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. But no, back to the Jets, definitely. I think, well, to be honest with you, what I'd like to see the Jets do is I'd like to see, especially in the draft, I'd like to see them maybe trade down, maybe do a Colts type of
get 3 second-round
flip-flop.
picks. Yeah, I'll tell you, that
Right.
trade, I mean, it's going to work out for you guys, obviously, if Sam Darnold works out, but that was a great trade for the Colts.
Oh, it was a phenomenal trade for the Colts. And I would love to see the Jets do something like that. Hey, maybe even do something, I mean, I doubt if it would ever happen, but maybe do something with the Giants with the 6th pick.
Yeah, I mean, they do match up well in terms of where they are in the draft, but I just don't see it happening. If anything, maybe the Jaguars. Jaguars might make sense to trade up for the quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah, I would love to see the Jets take a lineman like Williams, or what's that other kid's name, Little? Or whatever his name is.
Greg Little, the offensive tackle you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, but Jonah Williams obviously would be my number one guy. And to me, Jet fans, since the season is over, you know, people are sitting around saying, you know, we got to take a defensive end and we have to take a wide receiver. Sure, all of that's great, but you got to start with the foundation. That's my theory.
That's what I always say. That's my theory with the Giants too. Everybody wants to harp on it, and I'll be the first to tell you, I'm a huge Eli fan. He's my favorite player of all time. But I'll be the first to tell you, he's 38 years old, and we need to start thinking about his replacement. But I have harped on it for years. Eli Manning is the least of our problems. We haven't been able to block for 6 years. And if you don't have a foundation, you can't win. If you don't have an offensive line, you don't have pass rushers, you're not going to win very many football games. And the Giants and the Jets need to fix it.
Oh, absolutely. And let me tell you something. As being a long-time diehard Jet fan also, I absolutely love Eli. I always have. I always will. I love his brother. I mean, what a family.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to like Eli. I mean, he's a class act. But
yeah, no, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, before I let you go, I just want to get your picks real quick, and because I'm going to wrap up the show in about 10 minutes, but I want to get your picks real quick. Who do you like in the games tomorrow?
Okay. First of all, I like the Rams.
Okay.
And second off, I gotta go. I mean, I'm a Jet fan, so I gotta go with the Chiefs.
I like it. Well, I'm picking the Chiefs too. I think they're going to be a little too much to handle in Arrowhead, but we'll see. I mean, you can never count out the Patriots. You know that as a Jets fan.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, and Chris, before I hang up, I just want to say you're doing a terrific job. And whenever you and Ian, Jet Central, get together, you guys really tear it up. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, I don't want to ruin, it's something we've talked about. I'm considering moving down to Florida in about 6 months, and we may be working a lot more together. We'll see. But
I keep thinking, why doesn't he move up to New York and maybe apply for a job with the Jets somewhere in the front office?
The problem with New York for me is if I want my channel to grow, I got to put more time into it, and it's just so hard. The cost of living is just so much money, and I mean, you know that living in New York, you know that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Long Island. So,
yeah, I'm originally
I lived here.
Yeah, I'm originally from Massapequa.
Yeah, I'm from Hewlett, Woodmere, the Five Towns area.
Oh yeah, the Five Towns. Oh yeah. I'm a cable.
Right.
I'm a cable technician. I used to hate working in the Five Towns because you guys got the oldest wiring in the world. Every house has got cable wiring from 1965. But
yeah, I hear you, man.
But I want to thank you for calling in. It was a great call. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Hey, terrific. Keep up the good work, buddy.
All right, man. You have a great night.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, so, by the way, guys, I was trying to look at the chat as I was talking to Mark. I see people talking about timeouts in the chat. I don't know what you guys are referring to. But, hello, you're on with the entertainer. What's going on? Hello? Hello? All right. Guys, I'm going to wrap up the show in about 5 to 10 minutes. Mustard Bus, by all means, if you want to call, make it quick. Anybody who wants to call, you got about 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up at about 11:10. Hello, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Hello? 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 Yeah, I love New York. I know they have 11 picks in total. They have a first round, a second round. Oh, I said 8, 4 to 7. They have 9, 4 to 7. Good call. Hello, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in. All right, 704 keeps calling and they don't talk. Hello, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
Hey, this is Mustard Boss.
Mustard Boss. By the way, real quick, anybody, he just commented in the chat. Please check out his channel. I love Mustard Boss. We're actually going to be working together on his channel soon. I want to help his channel out a little bit. But what's going on, buddy? Thank you for calling in.
Absolutely, dude. Thank you. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for thanking me. I got a question for you, Mustard Boss. I know that you're a huge Carolina Panthers fan. So you obviously know a lot about the Saints. You play them twice a year. What is the Saints? Yeah, unfortunately is right. If you were on the Rams in this game, how do you attack this team? What is their weakness? How do you attack this team?
If there is a weakness, I think it's in the defense. Their defense is very hit and miss.
Right.
I would just say if it's fourth down and it's even close to a decision, go for it. Because Drew Brees is going to make plays. Alvin Kamara and that running game is going to make plays. So don't think they're not going to put up points. So I would just think if it's 4th and 1 and it's even close to a decision, go for it.
Yeah, John, I'm looking at the chat real quick.
And I wouldn't oppose to going for 2 on a couple of touchdowns, even if you don't have to.
Wow, that's thinking outside the box real there. I just want to address the chat real quick, and then we're going to talk. Dallas Sharon, there's the love. Thank you for tuning in. And John Schmidt, I completely agree with that, and we know that as Giants fans. Throw at Eli Apple all day. But yes, that's out of the box thinking going for 2. That's actually that's ballsy.
Assume it's going to be a shootout, I think, because don't assume Drew Brees is going to have an off night.
The one thing I will say,
Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas are going to have off nights.
Yeah, the one thing I will say about the Saints, and we saw it last week, and we saw it when they played my Giants. You've got to be wary of the trick plays with this team. Sean Payton, we all know. Of course, he's famous for that onside kick in the Super Bowl coming out of the second half. Against the Giants, they had that fake punt play. You probably didn't see that game. I'm a Giant fan. They called a fake punt play. Giants had a 3-and-out first drive. Giants go down, they score. They go up 7-0. They get another 3-and-out on the Saints the very next drive. And then the Saints call a fake punt. They get the first down, and they don't look back after that. And the same thing happened last week. They called the fake punt again when the Eagles were building momentum. You got to look out for tricky plays with Sean Payton.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially with, Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
If Taysom Hill is in the play at all, just be prepared because you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But I think it's going to be a great game tomorrow. I think it's going to be a great 2 games. Who do you like in the other one?
I like the Chiefs. I know everyone's saying since it's going to be so cold, everyone's kind of saying the Patriots have the advantage, and I'm not even a Patriots hater. I like Tom Brady. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Patriots, and I'm not watching the Panthers. But I just think the Chiefs' offense is going to be too much for them to handle, and I think Damian Williams is capable of just for one or 2 games doing what Kareem Hunt can do. They haven't missed him that much since they've cut him.
Well, that's the one thing I will say is if you look back at the history of Andy Reid, whenever there's been a running back that goes down, they usually fill in pretty well. I mean, I think his name was
right.
I think his name was Bryce Brown or something on the Eagles when McCoy went down one time. They had I can't even think off the top of my head, but Spencer Ware filled in for Jamal Charles a few years ago. It just seems like Andy Reid always finds ways to get the most out of his running backs.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, I mean, he's an offensive genius, and I think he won that first game at Arrowhead. So I feel like the monkey is off his back. I feel like the Chiefs are the real deal this year.
Yeah, I'm really
on Mahomes.
I'm really looking forward to the games tomorrow. I think the Super Bowl, no matter who's in it, is going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
as long as it's not the Saints, I'll be ecstatic.
Yeah. But
But
Mustabus,
I feel like the Saints.
I just want to thank you for. I got to get to the chat because I'm going to wrap it up probably in about 10 minutes. But
absolutely, man.
I want to thank you for calling in. I'm really looking forward to going on your channel. You're a great subscriber. You always, you tune in whenever you can. You always show appreciation. I really do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Enjoy the games tomorrow.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. Thank you.
You got it. Hello, you're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Entertainer, how's it going, my man?
What's going on? Who's this?
G-Man.
G-Man 409. What's going on? Calling me from Texas. You got the cheeseburger?
Yes, sir. I got that Whataburger on deck for you.
What's going on, my man? What's going on, man? Good to talk.
Nothing much, man. I'm happy you got the callings going now. That's good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably start doing this once a week. I enjoy talking to my subscribers. I think I'll start doing this once a week. But
That's good, man.
yeah. So what do you think of the games tomorrow?
Of course, as a Giants fan, I don't want New England in there.
Well, of course not.
Tired of New England.
Yeah, I think we all
We're tired of them winning.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City with the young buck Mahomes back there, they should be able to take care of business. As far as the NFC side, I'm all right with New Orleans.
Yeah, so we got the same Super Bowl, and I'll tell you, if that Super Bowl happens, you bet a lot. So if you had to guess, if that is the Super Bowl, Chiefs Saints in a dome, what do you think the over under is going to be for that game?
Ooh, shit. I would say at least 55 easily.
Oh, I think more than that. I would say...
Right? 59?
I would say
I ain't even going to lie. They've had the highest... The Kansas City's been having one of the highest over and under games I've ever even seen in the pros.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Do you recall when the... I think the that big game early in the season when it was Rams-Chiefs, what was the over-under for that game? Do you remember?
It was in the high 50s. It almost looked like a college game.
Yeah, I think this game will be in the 60s. If those two teams play, I think it'll be... if it's Chiefs... Saints, I think it'll be like 62. I think that should be a high-flying game.
Yes, Chiefs Saints. I'll take the over on that and ride with New Orleans on that one. Even though I'd hate to see Eli Apple get a fucking ring.
I think we all would as Giants fans. He didn't do us much do us much good. But yeah, man. But and now real quick on the Giants, who are you hoping for with that 6th pick?
Haskins.
Yeah, you want?
I'm not a Kyler Murray. I mean, look, living here in Texas, I've seen the Big 12 a lot.
Right.
Kyler Murray, he's a whole different animal. I ain't gonna lie, that guy he's a good ball player, but just that size, that durability, like you said, kind of worries me. If we're looking long term, that's not what we need to go with. Not right now.
But you're kind of bought into taking a quarterback then with the 6th pick.
Unless we can get a good one in the 2nd round. I mean, I'm down for one more year with Eli. Get him, bulk up on the defense and maybe get a good lineman.
Yeah, I wouldn't be completely against that myself. What I will say is this, is what I said earlier, and what I always say. If Gettleman believes in one of these guys enough to take him with the 6th pick, you take him. But if they don't, you stick with Eli for one more year. You got 4 quarterbacks coming out in the next draft that a lot of people think are going to be good. So you stick with Eli for one more year. You build up the O-line. You build up the defense. But if they think Haskins is good, if they think Murray... Whoever they evaluate, if they think he's worthy of being the 6th overall pick, I think you got to take him.
Exactly. I think they have just 2 more linemen that they need to change up. It's probably just adjust the center and then that right tackle position. I think we're good with Brown.
Oh yeah,
and Hernandez and Solder should be good.
Well, Brown's a free agent. They have to re-sign Brown.
Oh, they haven't re-signed him yet?
Yeah. I think they'll bring him back. But, yeah, he's not a Giant. As of now, they only have 2 offensive linemen signed from this year's starting team. And a lot of people think they'll bring back Jalapeno on a cheap deal, similar to what they brought him in this year, because they're not going to have a lot of money. And I think they will, too. I think they'll bring back Brown and Jalapeno, and they'll probably draft an offensive lineman to start. That's my guess. that'll probably be their starting 5 next year.
That sounds. We can work with that.
Yeah, we'll see,
I
man.
mean, you know, Josh Allen with the 6th pick would be nice too. I ain't gonna lie.
Puh, forget about it. I mean, I get goosebumps thinking about Josh Allen and the Giants shooting.
You know, it's just a matter of fact if we can get him to that spot. I mean, who knows?
Oh yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but you never know. We could trade up. And you never know. Maybe he does bad at the combine and he falls. You never know. But I want to say thank you for calling in. I'm gonna wrap up the stream in a little bit. But thank you for being a great subscriber.
No problem, man.
I always see you in my stream, so I really do appreciate it. I always see you comment on my
Wish
videos.
you the best of luck, man. Your channel's growing, bro. Keep it going. Sky's the limit.
I appreciate it, brother. Enjoy the games
All right.
tomorrow.
Take it
Enjoy the
easy.
games. All right, man.
All right.
Have a good night. All right, I'm going to try to take a call here. Hello, you're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in. Hello?
It's Sperm Cell again, but I need to say one more thing.
All right, real quick. Go ahead.
I think you may need to consider taking away Patriots for Life's wrench. He is timing people out for no reason just to prove points to people.
Okay, I honestly haven't been able to pay attention to the chat. After the stream, I will go back in and look at what you guys are referring to. I haven't been able to watch. So I will go back in and I'll see exactly what you guys are talking about. And if I feel like he's out of line, I will take action.
All right.
All right, buddy.
All right. Shout out to Sexy Go. I love you, baby.
We all love Sexy Go. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
All right. See ya.
All right. Hello, you're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, what's up, Chris? It's the QC.
The QC, man. Before you get started, I don't think it goes unnoticed. I always see you always pop in. You give me a nice super chat, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for always tuning in my streams too. So what's going on, my man?
Oh, not much, man. I'm working tonight. Got the next 2 days off. Can't wait to get out of here. Get some football going tomorrow.
I don't even know who's your team.
I'm a Vikings fan.
Oh, Vikings fan! You guys, I actually picked you guys to win the Super Bowl this year. I at the beginning of the year I had Vikings Chiefs, so maybe I'll get the AFC right. But
yeah,
what a disappointing year
this year, man.
Yeah, you guys have a ton of talent on that team. Cousins just didn't work out.
Right. No, I think there was a small percentage of people that were really sold on Cousins when he came to us, and I wasn't one of them. But I know if we can get him a little more protection, he's kind of a different quarterback with another half second in the pocket, and I'm still not completely sold on him, but whatever it takes to get him his percentages up, give him a better shot at making us a better team. We were doing it with Sam Bradford, and
I actually got a question
we can do
for
it with
you.
him.
I got a question for you. Do you think Shermer leaving, going to the Giants, had an effect on your offense this year?
Leaving in the middle of the year?
Well, no, he was your OC last year. Now he's the head coach for the Giants, but he was the Vikings offensive coordinator last year.
Right. Do I think that him leaving had an effect on our offense?
Yeah.
Well, he was killing it last year, and then before we got rid of him, I think our offense was struggling again still. So I can't say that keeping him around would have really solved the problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have a lot of questions for what the front office is doing with the Vikings. Sometimes, they surprise me. They make a decision that I like a lot. Sometimes they do things. Spielman, he gets a lot of love and a lot of hate at the same time. So
I mean, you guys have such a good team. I was shocked. I mean, because your defense was dynamite last year. You've got all the weapons in the world on offense. I still think you guys could bounce back next year. You're just playing a really tough division. The Bears obviously took a big step forward. You can never count on Aaron Rodgers, even though it looks like the Packers are starting to dip. You could never count them out.
Mm-hmm.
But that division's for the taking next year. You guys could easily win it. As far as tomorrow's games, who do you like?
Tomorrow's games, I keep saying that I got my heart on the Rams and the Chiefs, but I got my money on the Saints and the Pats. So, I'm cheering for the Rams and the Chiefs.
So, is it literal money? Are you betting on the game?
I am not.
Oh, you're okay, but so your heart's with the two teams you think are going to lose, but in the end you think it'll be the you think Brady and the enemy will be back in the Super Bowl.
That's right. If I had to put my money on it, that's who I put it on. But I'm cheering for the other side.
Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, even though they are in KC, it is hard to pick against Brady. I mean, he's been here so many times. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. I'm really looking forward to the streams tomorrow, and I hope to see you there, man. I hope to see you there.
Oh yeah, you know you will.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for being a great subscriber. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, good talking to you, man. Everybody hit the like if you haven't yet. Make sure you subscribe. I love this channel. Have a good night, bro.
Thank you so much. And let's get to the chat real quick. All right, let me just take this call real quick. You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, this is Detonator.
Detonator, you're a Jet fan, right?
Yeah, a big one.
What's going on? So I'm assuming you found my channel off of JC's?
Yes, I did about like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I really like this guy, so I decided to subscribe and everything.
I appreciate that. I love JC, by the way. JC is... I've now met JC twice in person. We went to the Giant Jet preseason game. He's got a great channel over there, and he's a great guy. Jet fans are lucky because he is a great YouTuber.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just feel bad he's in Miami, so that's all.
Yeah. I'm sure you do. Yeah, man. I want the show. I'll talk about anything. So, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk playoffs? You want to talk Jets? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I guess we can just talk about how the Jets this year, we can all agree on the offensive line, and we had this new center, Spencer Long, and he just did not do as well as we all expected this year.
Right.
And him snapping the ball, he'd always snap it low or snap it too high, and it was just a mess to watch him this year.
Right. Well, your offensive line, to me, I think that it should be. And I know that you guys need a pass rusher. You guys have needed a pass rusher since you lost Abraham. But
yeah.
But, I mean, you guys really need to focus on that offensive line, especially with Sam Darnold at quarterback. I mean, you saw the mistake the Colts made with Andrew Luck early in his career. He never had an offensive line, and he got hurt because of it. So, if I was a Jets fan, if they don't address it in the first round of the draft, I think you need to make it a primary focus in free agency. They need to improve that offensive line.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the key parts of football, and if you see it, I mean, a lot of times you could actually see Sam Darnold, like, he's a little bit jittery in the pocket when he takes the snaps, and I would be too if I had an offensive line that was not holding their blocks like they should.
I actually got a quick question for you, actually, as a Jets fan. I should have asked this to the earlier Jets fan. Were you happy? Well, obviously you were happy. You guys wanted a quarterback. But do you think the Giants made the right selection taking Barkley number 2 overall?
You know, this always pops up. I get asked this sometimes a lot, but you know, I think it was the right decision for you to get Barkley, but at the same time, a quarterback would have definitely helped just as much. I think Barkley brings a new energy and a new life to the team, but I also think if you had a quarterback, you know, it'd be a lot easier this draft to find someone else to fit in that scheme.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm a huge Barkley guy. I think it was the right pick, but I do understand people that say that obviously the quarterback's the most important position. You don't want to be giving second overall money to a running back. I understand the argument, but I just think Barkley is that special that he is going to make an average quarterback look a lot better. And I just feel like when you have an opportunity to take a player like that, you kind of have to do it. And I think I'm happy. I think it worked out for both of us because I think Darnold's going to be a good quarterback for you guys. I think he's going to help your team going forward. You saw glimpses of it this year. He looked good. You know, obviously, he had his rookie struggles like every rookie does. I know it as a Giants fan. I saw with Eli his rookie year, even his second year. Even though they made the playoffs, he still, you know, struggled. But I think you got a bright future there with Darnold. I think you guys made a good pick, too.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think the same about Barkley. I mean, it showed in my fantasy. I won, like, at least 5 games this year, so I was like,
real quick, actually, who do you like for Rookie of the Year, Mayfield or Barkley?
See, I'm more of I really like Barkley in this pick, actually. I know QB is the more popular one and stuff like that, but if you look at the stats of Barkley, and not even just the stats, just his hard running, his yard after contact, his mobility and everything, he's a really, really fine running back. One of the bright futures that you'll see going on later in the league.
Yeah, I think it's a tough call. I think that you could make great arguments for both of them. I think they both deserve it. This is probably the toughest call in quite some time for Rookie of the Year because they're both extremely deserving. But we'll see. And before I let you go, I want to get your picks. Who do you like tomorrow?
you see, as a Jet fan, I have to pick against the Pats. And the reason being is, like, maybe it might end up like how they ended up against the Broncos back when they won the Super Bowl, how in the AFC Championship it could come down to a 2-point conversion that might end the game, or it could just come down to a total blowout. I mean, it's so rare to see two really high offensive teams go at it and be able. I mean, they're just amazing, both of them. But yeah, I have the Chiefs in that one, and then the other one, I have to go with the Saints. I was actually speaking to my friend the other day, and he was saying in the Superdome, you actually see a lot of underthrown passes because just the way how the stadium is built. And if you look at Drew Brees, he's just so used to it. And I think it's going to be really hard for a third-year quarterback like Jared Goff to go in there and win that game.
That's a great point you bring up. And Drew Brees actually last week, he even had two really bad underthrown passes in that dome. And the first play of the game, when he threw the pick, and he had another one later in the game. But Brees, other than those two throws, was immaculate. But we'll see. I agree with you. I agree that the Saints will win that game, but I think it'll be a good one. So we'll see, man. But I just want to say thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a great subscriber, even though you're a Jet fan. I appreciate you coming, checking out my channel.
Oh, thank you so much for taking my call.
You got it, man. Enjoy the games tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I haven't given stuff. I can't do it while I got to go back and watch, guys. I can't watch the chat as I'm taking callers. If he really was disruptive, I will get rid of the mod, and I will definitely give Stuck in the 80s. I meant to have done that a while ago. I don't know why I haven't. I will definitely be giving Stuck in the 80s a mod. Yeah, I haven't been able to see what he's been doing. Oh, Stuck in the 80s is awesome. Stuck in the 80s is awesome. Yeah, I will, Chris. I mean, I gotta see. I gotta be fair. I gotta see what he did, but I will take a look at it. Yeah, you got it, man. Everybody, by the way, sub up Stuck in the 80s. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
What's up, Chris? This is Brandon.
Brandon, what's going on? Brandon. Oh, Brandon Rogers. Is it Brandon Rogers?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Thank you for calling in, brother.
What is up, Chris? I was trying to call in earlier, but good, it worked now, so that's good. But,
very good, man. Very good. So what do you want to talk about?
Well, I was talk about the playoffs and the games, and but tomorrow will be a good slate of games for sure.
Oh, for sure,
yeah. I have the Saints winning because I'm a Seahawks fan, so I got to pick against the Rams, And then I really think the Patriots are going to keep it up. They're going back this year again. I hate to say it, but, Patrick Mahomes, it's just, I know it's his first, well, it's not really his first year, but, it's his first playoff run.
Yeah, it's not his first year, but it is. I mean, he didn't play last. He played one game. I will say this. That's a good point you bring up that nobody brought up this whole show. Can an inexperienced quarterback, as great as he is, I mean, he had one of the best years ever, but can an inexperienced quarterback beat Bill Belichick? Because Bill Belichick's going to draw up a lot of schemes, things that Mahomes hasn't seen. It's going to be interesting tomorrow, the chess match between Reed, because as bad as Reed has done in the playoffs historically, I still think he's a fantastic coach, and it's going to be interesting, the chess match between Reed and Belichick. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at a statistic, and it said Tom Brady's 9-0 versus a quarterback on their first career playoff run. So that gives it to the Patriots too, that they know how to beat these guys.
That's a great stat. That's a great stat.
Yeah. But looking at that game tomorrow, I feel like the Patriots just need to play like they did the first game versus them. Get out to a fast start, score first, and then they actually play some defense and not allow, because the Chiefs have been playing good defense lately, and the Patriots did last week too. They just shut down that Chargers offense, man. That was really surprising to watch. But I feel like if the Chiefs, if they do get out to a fast start tomorrow, they can probably win. But if they don't, and the Patriots are up like 2 scores at the half, I don't see the Chiefs coming back.
I agree with you. I agree with you there. But by the same token, I think it's even more important for the Chiefs not to get out to a big lead, because I don't think the Patriots will have the firepower to come back. It's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be a really good. I think both games are gonna be great. But I didn't realize you were a Seahawks fan. I always appreciate when outside fans are subscribed to my channel. It means a lot. So
oh yeah.
You know, but yeah, man, you guys had a good year. What'd you go? 11-5, 10-6, 10-6,
10-6,
10-6. Yeah, you guys have it's surprising. I didn't think you guys would be that good this year. Russell Wilson was fantastic.
Yeah, they should have gave it to him more in the wild card game. Though. They were just trying to keep forcing the run.
I didn't like that matchup for you guys. I didn't like that matchup for you guys on the road. Dallas was great at home all year this year. I was pulling for you guys, obviously, but I just thought it was a bad matchup.
Yeah, I would have rather played the Bears, to be honest, because they were so inexperienced, and it showed that they only put up 15 points.
Yeah, good
so,
call.
You know,
but
you know, I
go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
And then we can talk about the Rams and Saints. You know, I feel like Sean McVay can outcoach Peyton, but they need to play really good on defense. They need to like get out to within 2 scores like the Eagles did. But I do feel like the Rams can win the game.
Oh,
they just need to get out
can
early.
win the game. They definitely can win. It's just not. It's going to be hard to in that stadium, but they definitely can win the game.
I mean, the Eagles were doing good last week in the first half, and then the second half they just fell off.
The one thing I will say that the Eagles had going for them, though, and Bad Dog actually called us, and it was a great call. The Saints came out sluggish because of the bye, and they didn't play Week 17. So I feel like that's exactly what happened. The Eagles hit them in the mouth, and the Saints weren't ready. They came out slow that first quarter, and then they kind of got their feet underneath them. I don't expect that. I don't expect that this week. I don't think they're coming out sluggish.
Yeah, and then, you know, the Saints are without their defensive tackle. I think he tore his ACL last week versus the Eagles, so that's
a good call.
Sign for the Saints. Yeah,
that's a good call.
And then, but you know, if C.J. Anderson can have the type game that he had last week, and Todd Gurley just goes off too, they could be in a good position because they'd have the time of possession probably, and they would keep the Saints offense off the field. And I mean, the Rams already have a good defense over there, but if the Saints target Marcus Peters like they did, when they play they play early in the season, I don't remember what week, but Michael Thomas torched them for like 236 yards or something like that.
Yeah. No, well, the Saints exploded in the first half. The first time, what did they put up? Like 20? I don't remember the number, but it was like
35.
35. Yeah, I was gonna say 28. Yeah, so they put up 35.
Yeah, Kamara had like 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think that both games are gonna be fun, but I'm gonna let you go because I gotta get going soon. But I just want to say thank you for being a great subscriber. I hope to see you in the streams tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate it. And I will for sure be in the streams tomorrow.
All right, man. Have a great night.
You too.
Why didn't you do the live stream Sunday? I did do the live stream Sunday, Baba. We alternated channels. I was on Bad Dogs for one. He was on mine for the other. John's in the house. What is going on, my man? There's always sirens when you tune into my streams. You know that's stuck in the 80s. You got the New York traffic in the background. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call it quits in about 5 minutes. I just had a great time doing this. I'm going to probably do this more often. I am doing it tomorrow, Bob. I'm going to do one game on my channel, one game on Bad Dogs. The first game is going to be on mine. I'm going to be live at 2:30. And I'm working on videos. By the way, since I got you guys in here, I don't know how many people are in here right now. I can't see the numbers. But I was thinking about doing a mock draft video. What would you guys be more interested in? A full first round mock? Like where I do the mock for all 32 teams? Or would you just be interested in me doing like a mock for the Giants' first round pick? Or, you know, first and maybe second round pick? I appreciate that, Stuck in the 80s. I appreciate that. Crazy Dog, yeah, man. For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys for about 10 more minutes, but I'm gonna take the call. Whoops, I took the chat out. I'm gonna take the phone number off. Andy Garcia says full first. Do every team's needs and wants or something. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do that, Chris. I'm gonna do, if I do a full mock, I'm gonna do like exactly what you said, like the team's first top 5 needs or whatever. If I do more than the Giants, I'm gonna do the whole first round. All right, so everybody wants the whole first round. All right, that's what I'll do then. I'm probably gonna wait till after the Super Bowl. I'm going to be doing the free agent videos next week, starting that. I'm hoping to have the Quinnen Williams video done tomorrow. I've been working on that. And then I'm going to be doing the quarterback, Kyler Murray, you guys voted on today. So I'll be doing him hopefully next week as well. Real Giants Mafia says, F them other... I know some Giants fans will probably feel that way. But I think it'd just be interesting. It'd be fun for me to put my mind in the head of these GMs, their needs. And then at the end of it, of course, I'm going to say, you know, with all these players off the board, these are now the best available players for the Giants to take in the second round in this scenario. You got it, J-Dog. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in. Russell Johnson, what's going on, my man? What is that? What is the manatee? Jake the Dog says, Chiefs better beat the pit. I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I figured he would. I figured he would, stuck in the 80s. I almost didn't even put up the poll. I knew Kyler would win. Everybody wants to hear about Kyler. But me personally, I'm more excited to actually do the videos on Daniel Jones and to do the videos on, you know, on Locke, the other quarterbacks that people don't talk about. That's going to be more interesting because I feel like I'll learn more doing those videos because everybody knows about Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Bad Dog is in the house. Mr. Bad Dog. I just did my first call-in show. It was fun. But Bad Dog and me are going to be live tomorrow. Anybody who's not subbed up to Bad Dog, what are you waiting for? Sub him up. Sub him up. New York Bad Guy. Did you see Favre calling out Israel for the attack? I did not see that. Did not see that. Did you think Shermer should have brought Keenum to New York? I'm not a big Keenum guy. Not a big Keenum guy. I know he played well for you guys last year. I'm not a big Keenum guy. Chris, can you get Bad Dog to react to my singing? You know what? Since Bad Dog's here, since Bad Dog is here, I'm going to let you call real quick, Chris. And we're going to let you sing that one more time. And then we're going to let Bad Dog call in. That's how we're going to close out the show. But first, I'm going to let Chris Sinor call in. Real quick, Chris, I opened up the line just for you. Call in. I want to hear the song so Bad Dog can hear it. Then we'll let Bad Dog call in if he wants, if he has time, and close out the show. Chris, go ahead. The stage is yours. I will look it up. New York Bad Guy, for real. I will look it up after. Oh, your phone died. All right, I can't stick around that much longer. Your phone died. All right, so you go back and listen to it. But if Bad Dog wants to call in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, I'll talk to him. Otherwise, we're going to call it a night. I don't know if he can talk. Can you see Landon Collins moved in the box, a linebacker, and see, Vodka Drinker, I think, do more streams from work. Well, I don't do streams from work, John. It's just quick videos. It's not streams. But, I mean, Landon Collins basically plays linebacker in the current defense. He plays that money backer spot, which is essentially a linebacker. But are you saying like a full-time linebacker? I mean, I think that would be his best position because he sucks in coverage, but he does make a lot of good plays up at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if they're going to do that, though, but it's feasible. It could happen. Oh, Bad Dog, you are bad. With the 6th pick in the 2019 draft, the Dolphins. But, yeah, man, I'm going to wait. I'll wait like 3 or 4 more minutes. If nobody calls in, we'll call it a night. But I had a great time doing this. I'm going to try to do this until I can figure out the call-in feature when I have guests on. I'm going to try to do it solo at least once a week. Yeah, I had a great time doing this tonight. It was a lot of fun. Is Dolphin sex inherently better than men? Russell Johnson, I honestly don't know. I wouldn't know. Oh, that's right, Bad Dog. I could Skype you. What am I talking about? Let me call you. Hold on. I'll video Bad Dog in. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me get the video capture up. Hold on. Well, I don't know if Bad Dog's in front of his computer. I don't know if Bad Dog's in front of his computer. It says he's offline right now. So he might be in, he might be in bed with the wife. I don't want to take him away from that. Why am I still alive and why are you still alive? Chris, thanks for the stream. I've been very busy lately, but it's great to listen while at work. Steve, man, thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for being a great part of the channel. Thank you for being a great part of the channel. But yeah, guys, I'm going to... It's 11:34. It's getting late. I think I'm going to close it out soon. Yeah, Sexy Goat. I probably don't want to interfere with that. Sperm Cell, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing this at least once a week going forward. Alright, I got to call it real quick. Hello, you're on Live with the Entertainer.
Hello?
Hey, who is this? Thank you for calling in. Hello?
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 Hello? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
It's Chris Senor here.
It's Chris Senor. Chris, do me a favor. I hope Bad Dog is listening. I hope Bad Dog is listening.
Yeah.
Do the chat a favor. Sing the song.
Right. Bad Dog is a mad dog, 'cause the Giants really stink.
Oh, Chris Senor, you're the best. You are the best. One more time, then I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead. Give me a second verse. Give me a second verse.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna have to mute my mic real quickly, okay?
Yeah. They're calling you out. Sexy Goat wants an encore. Detonator wants an encore. Everybody wants an encore. By the way, Kid Blue is in the house. I haven't gotten a chance to watch the full video yet, but what I saw so far, that film study video you did was fantastic. Fantastic.
Hello?
Go sub up Kid Blue, by the way. Anybody that's not done it, sub him up. But go ahead. Let me get an encore to the song.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Bad Dog is really cool. Yeah, you should go sub to his channel, 'cause Bad Dog likes the Giants and they really stink. Facts.
But let me hear the song. I gotta hear the song. I gotta hear your beautiful. I gotta hear your beautiful. I gotta hear your beautiful voice. Yeah.
I can't think of a second verse. But
No. The same verse. Same verse.
Oh, okay. Bad Dog is a mad dog, 'cause the Giants really stink. 'Cause they stink.
Well
and
done.
Trash.
Well done, Chris. Well done, Chris. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a great subscriber. And I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be on the stream. Okay.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, peace out.
Well done. I think he is the future Philly 500. Dallas Sharon says, bravo, dilly. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night. Sperm Cell, I just clicked the numbers. I don't have them saved. But next time when you call, I'll try to write it down. Next time when you call. That was as good as done. I appreciate that, John. I appreciate that. Detonator, you got it, man. Anytime, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this once a week going forward, maybe twice a week. We'll see. Definitely in the off season, we'll talk baseball. We'll talk, off season football. Maybe have an all sports show, whatever it is, whatever the hot topic is. But thank you guys for being a part of the stream. I had a great time tonight. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm gonna be on with Bad Dog. If you haven't done so, sub him up. I think I left his link in the description. I think I did. So if you haven't done so, go into the description. Sub up Mr. Bad Dog. We're going to be doing a stream tomorrow. Looking forward to that. He's going to be on my channel for the first game. I'm going to be on his for the second. We're going to be calling the championship games. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please sub him up. Crazy Dog's number is 1-800-DOLPHIN-SACS. Where did you get that from? You will be getting a call from the long lost son, Dad Dog. But yeah, guys, thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you guys for being a great part of my channel. As the channel continues to grow, you guys mean the world to me. So I love you guys. So I had a great time tonight. Thank you guys for calling in, and we'll talk soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna be working on a few videos tomorrow. I'm gonna be working on the Quinn and Williams video. I'm hoping to have that up. I'm also working on a Frank Ntilikina video for all the basketball fans out there. So I'm going to be working on the Neil Aquino video tomorrow. There's a big trade rumor going on. And then, of course, I'm going to be streaming with the Bad Dog all day tomorrow. So get your beer ready. Get your popcorn ready. And, yeah. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream. You guys have a great night. Guys have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.